How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer. Back at you with another video. It's been quite a while here. I won't lie, I've been really busy with work. I haven't had time to game. I haven't had time to watch YouTube. I've fallen behind on my list of channels that I watch. So, I kind of feel bad because a lot of times when I get around to posting a video, I see some of the commenters. I'm like, oh my god, they've had they've taken time out of their day to watch my video, yet I've fallen behind on some of their videos. So that's my goal today. After I get done posting this, I'm going to go back and get caught up on a lot of the videos on my feed, So, the other thing I wanted to mention, we finally got some nice weather here in Ontario, Canada. So as you can see here, I got outside for a little bit, had a glass of wine. Not quite as warm as I'd like it to be, but we're getting there. So today's video, a real short video. We're actually going to talk about the Intellivision Amico again. And actually, before I get into that, maybe just a quick channel shout out. There's a lot of channels out there that sort of pander to the Amico, and then there's others that talk about the Amico, but they don't necessarily pander. It's just I guess fruitful discussion. And then there's channels that are somewhere in between. So I think this guy might be somewhere in between. So Cyrus Martin, Cyrus the Video Game Virus. I wasn't too sure when I clicked on his channel and started watching it. I thought he was one of those biased Amico shills. But no, he's pretty good. I enjoy Cyrus's channel. I enjoy some of his content. And I do enjoy his witty banter. He's not afraid to poke fun at himself. He's made mistakes in the past, and he's definitely owned up to it, and he seems like a pretty cool guy. I don't mind Cyrus, the Video Game Virus. So if you're watching this, which he probably isn't, he's not subscribed to this channel, keep up the good work, Cyrus. Stay positive there, and I'm liking what I'm seeing on your channel. So talking about the Amico, and why am I bringing that up? I really wanted to talk about this. Today we're going to talk about the Amico, as I knock my mic. The Amico versus the Nintendo Wii. And the reason why I bring that up is because the two consoles are very similar. I don't want to get too technical because I don't know the specs on the Amico. I haven't really looked them up. It sounds like it might be running some sort of Android software. I'm not quite sure. Somebody can correct me in the comments below. But the consoles are similar, right? The Amico has sort of the same idea. The controllers, correct me if I'm wrong, are motion sensor. You're using the controller in such a way that it's very interactive, kind of like the Wii remotes were, the Wiimote, and also as well, it's targeting a similar demographic as the Nintendo Wii, right? Children of all ages. Boys and girls, adults, older people as well. So it's trying to bring everybody closer to the television, much like the Nintendo Wii, right? So I guess I'm just going to give some criticism here, and this is my own opinion. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. This is just how I personally feel about it. So the Amico is I think it's $250 US. Now, $250 US is like over $350 Canadian. I don't know what the Amico is going for in Canada. I went to the Amico website and I clicked on the link and it brought me to ebgames.ca, but there was no mention of the Amico on the website. So I don't know. I have no idea. If I had to guess, I'm sure it's going to be close to $350 Canadian. Like, they're not going to sell it at a loss. Or maybe they are. But from where I come from, and I know everybody is different, but from where I come from, $350 is a lot of money. That's like a boutique item at that point. Back when I was growing up, my family wouldn't have been able to afford something like that. We grew up with a lot of secondhand items. We did buy a Super NES brand new back in the day. I don't know how much they retailed for. Maybe it was about the same as what an Amico would be now. But for the most part, we had a lot of things that were secondhand. Now, I know right now there's a lot of people out there that are struggling financially, especially with what's going on in the world right now. So I don't know that there's a lot of people out there that just have $250 USD or $350 Canadian lying around that they can throw it at this Amico. Yes, I'm sure there are some people that are in that disposable income bracket that could do that, or maybe someone out there that has maybe a high-paying job and they can afford to throw their cash around. But I'm just talking about me specifically. I could afford an Amico, but I'm just thinking a family on a budget, 2021. Maybe somebody in the family's lost their job. Maybe they're on unemployment. Maybe they're really struggling financially. Me personally, I think it would make more sense to go out and buy a Nintendo Wii, even in 2021. I paid $50 for this at the thrift store, complete in box. So you can get a Wii much cheaper than $50, but I'm just trying to be as fair as possible in this comparison. So let's say you get a nice clean Wii, complete in the box for $50. Then you can buy a handful of games, they're dirt cheap. And then what's the worst case scenario? You're up to about $150 Canadian. And it does the same thing the Amico does, only better. And I'm not trying to knock the Amico. I don't know if Tommy Tellerico is going to watch this video, but I mean, let's be honest here. Look at the software that's available on the Nintendo Wii. Look at the first party titles. Look at the graphics. The console came out 2007? I don't know if the Amico can achieve the type of graphics that the Wii could achieve, and this thing is like over a decade old. Or maybe the Amico can, but it's just a matter of having the right software developer. I don't know, but I sure as hell haven't seen it in any of the games that they've been showing off. You know, I can recall back in the day when I had a Wii before this one, and me and my girlfriend at the time, her little nephew came over. He was 4 years old, and he was sitting there with me on the couch, and we were playing Mario Kart with the steering wheel on the Wii. Yeah, he didn't quite know what he was doing. He was banging into the walls and whatnot, but he was having a blast. So, I don't know. I'm just saying right now, the affordable option, even in 2021, would be to buy a Nintendo Wii. I think it's a better console than the than the Amico will ever be. And I get it. The Amico is not trying to maybe become the next Wii as far as popularity is concerned, but I don't know. I'm looking at the Wii, the price point, the games that are available for the Wii, and I even remember Tommy said something. I don't know if it was in an interview with me or somebody else, but he said, you know, educational software has never really been successful on the home consoles, and I mean, I kind of beg to differ. I kind of want to argue that because I'm looking at some of the games that were available for the Wii. You got Reader Rabbit, Big Brain Academy, My Word Coach. You know, you got all kinds of Reader Rabbits, Storybook Workshop, you know, Smarty Pants, Sesame Street, National Geographic. You know, there's just so many things to choose from on the Wii. If an adult or a family were to go out and get a Wii right now, I'm sure you could hunt down some of this educational software. It's probably next to nothing, dirt cheap on eBay. And I'm sure it's going to serve its purpose. I remember when I was growing up as a kid, Reader Rabbit was a pretty big deal, so I don't see why it would be any different on the Wii. Now, you know, just to throw a curveball into this, not everybody wants to buy used electronics. There are people out there that have to have brand new everything. And also as well, right now with COVID, you know, buying a used product, it's a risk. You know, there could be germs on it. So buying something brand new in the box sort of reduces that, I guess it gives you that peace of mind, if you will. So there's lots of things at play. I mean, at the end of the day, the Amico's not out yet, so I guess maybe it's not fair for me to say the Wii's better than the Amico. It's just an assumption, excuse me. But I don't know. Right now, I'm not going to pre-order an Amico and take a chance on it just so that I can get a viral video like Overthink Gaming. I'd rather just keep it real. It's not for me, and I know I like the Wii, and the price makes more sense as far as the Wii is concerned. So I don't know. I get it. Everybody's in a different financial bracket, and for some people, $250 is nothing. But to others like me, $2.50 is a lot of money these days. So I don't know. These are just my thoughts on it. I really think if you had the choice between a Wii or an Amico, I would have to go with the Nintendo Wii. Please tell me, enlighten me, what does the Amico do that the Nintendo Wii doesn't do better? I'll leave it at that. You can leave it in the comments below and we can have an open discussion about it. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Really appreciate you tuning in. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.